Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about how to set up 1007 in 888 Poker Room. And for starters, let's download the program from the official website and install it. It is very important to run the setup file as an administrator, and please notice that our program is protected from hacking, so your antiviral software may consider it to be dangerous. But don't worry, we've tested our program on a VirusTotal website, which means it is completely safe to use. Okay, now the software has been installed, and let's open its folder to make some slight adjustments to help you use the software safely in the future. Let's rename two files, which are starter 007 and 1007. Choose the name of the software you will use as a mask in the future for this program. And we also remain the folder itself. Also, both programs should always be ran as administrator, so let's make it happen. Okay, the script is ready to use. Now let's make sure that we always run the software that we use as a mask for our script as administrator. In this case, it's Skype. Please notice that you can use any 32-bit program as a mask. It could be Internet Explorer, could be Telegram, whatever. Okay, now everything is ready for us to start. Let's run the starter and choose Skype as a masking process. Now if you click on Skype down here, we see our program as one of its windows. Let's open the settings. To do so, we have to click on this little cog. And now let's enter the license key. You can get a key on our website on the subscription page. Now let's go to the actual settings. In the number of tables, we pick the number of tables we want to play. In this case, let's go with 4 and go to the playing area setup. Choose number of cells vertically and horizontally. In my case, it would be 2 and 2 because I only want to play 4 tables. For 6 tables could be 3-2 or 2-3 depending on your resolution. Now we choose the main room we use to take table proportions from, and in our case it's 888. And now we go to playing area settings. Now we have our grid that we can resize, reshape or move wherever we want, and we can change the order of tables. Numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4 is the actual order. If we delete 4, for example, then table number 4 will not be moved into the grid. And you can also add another grid, another playing area, but the settings are the same, so we won't go over it. Okay, now that we're done with the grid, let's go to the 888 settings. When you first run the program, you will not see any color tags, so I've deliberately opened 888 before to update them. Here you choose all the colors you use to tag fishy players. You should also add unknowns, as they often are weaker players. Then we can set scan area location. This is the area where all the tables are scanned and then moved to a playing area. A scan area should be moved away from the playing area. If you have 2 monitors, you can move the scan area on the second one. Okay, let's save it by clicking OK. And now we go to scan filter settings. Here we can choose the number of players for 6 max and 9 max tables, and since there are waiting lists in 888, to scan full tables we should select the number above 6 or 9. For example, if you want to scan a full 6 max tables, the number of max players should be 8 or higher. The script scans the number of players at the table and in the waiting list. And what you see on your screens now is the optimal amount of players. Then you can also choose the stakes to scan for both 6 max and 9 max games. 50 cent $1 stake is 100 here, and 1-2 is 200. Also, just for the heck of it, let's set stakes for the 9 max tables. If you don't want to scan 9 max tables, just set 0 as the stakes, and that would do the trick. Use this apply stakes settings to all rooms feature if you play same stakes in different rooms. Close tables with less than a number of players is also a very important feature. If we turn this on, then the script will close the tables with less than 2 players in this case. It takes a lot of time for those tables to fill up, so we don't waste software's time on that. Max number of tables to scan is the maximum amount of tables in the scan area. For 888, the maximum amount is 6, since there are limitations for opening tables. And don't forget to include active tables. so the script does not count them out and open too many tables. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go back. Now we go to Advanced Settings. Here you can choose if you want to sit in when rec appears, if you want to confirm bind or not, and if you want to reserve a sit. In 888, we do recommend to turn off auto bind, sit in when rec appears, and reserve for R to avoid suspicion of other regulars. Also very important to turn off auto bind and table placement in every third-party software. Here you see which options you should disable in 888 caption for script to work properly. You can also change delays here, but we do not recommend to do that because those are the delays that were set by NL1000 players to make sure that the use of the script is unnoticed. Okay, we went through all the key things. If you still have any questions, please contact our support team. Contacts you can find below in the video description. We work from 10 AM to 7 PM Moscow time. Good luck at the tables.